Okay, so if you've got it to this position here, you're in great shape. Your methodology is shown. You've got it fully demonstrated with an aggregation, with a partial aggregation, with a full aggregation, and therefore it becomes testable. That means it's testable at that point, okay? So what if you're not in that situation? Okay, if you're not in that situation, let's write down a bare kind of minimum emergency, okay? This is the minimum that you need to do, okay? So if you're not doing this, well, yes, you obviously need the kind of CRUD. You'll need a database. You won't pass without a relatively well-designed database and a template. I mean, that's the minimum. I don't even think that I would say that could pass, because it is a sort of, it's just synonymous with what you did with Web Dev Server. It's the same thing. Okay, so showing CRUD with a basic database and the template is really what you've done for another module. Okay, so if people come along, oh yeah, here's my user session, here's this. I would say, great, but my name is not Web Dev Server. My name is Software Engineering and Testing. So we need to have some elements of software engineering and testing implemented. Now, I really don't think many people are in that position where they don't even have a decent database. Okay, so then you're dealing at that point. The database complexity. How complex is your database? I'm going to look at that. Okay, I will ask you questions on the methodology, whether you've done it or not. If you can answer the questions on the methodology, of which, remember, a database is still a methodology, relational database methodology, I'll be asking you questions on that. Okay, but then you see, you're still in the sort of not passing territory. So what do you do if you're in that position? Now, I'm just saying this on behalf of those who have not done objects. I'm not going to ask for a show of hands, okay? But I know there are many groups who have not used objects at all yet. Okay, you haven't done any people maybe, even if you have used an object, it may be just like a product object where you do the CRUD via an object, okay? And there's no real aggregations demonstrated or anything like that, okay? Do you get what I'm saying here? Okay, so if you are in that position, what your goal should be is more functional specs, okay? I just think you should just work on the functionality, okay? So you need to just work more on furthering your functional specs. Get all of the functional specs done. Whereas if you're dealing on this side of the house, this is kind of more, you're looking at complexity. I really think you need to just veer towards completion. Okay, and like fourth year project supervisor, when you get to that point, will tell you the same thing. If you come up with a little simple project idea that is based on stuff you did in modules with no real research involved, you'll have to prepare a completed project. So what that means is your website should look like a website. It should perform all the functions, not just the core functions. It shouldn't just, oh yeah, well, we can book something, but we can't do payments yet because you said, well, if you haven't got a methodology in there, focus on the functionality. So they're two different game plans, if that makes any sense to you. These are two different series of of strategic moves. And the reason I'm suggesting that is because your project is going to become something different. If you've done object-oriented testing now, if you've done object-oriented implementation now, the focus is going to be heavily on tools. It's going to be very much based on user interface testing tools and unit testing tools using Codeception. All right? So that's why I want to really hammer home that task. You do it the correct way, do it right. If you have not done that, then your focus should be on completion. And more functional specs implemented, the better. If you can have at least one object done, well, the better. In particular, your user interface. Okay, so your user interface has to pretty much do what the website does. Now, of course, yes, you will take a hit. You're not going to get the same 25 out of 25 that you might otherwise have got. But there's not much point on struggling this weekend if you have not got any objects done. I won't ask to show a hand, but I know there are groups who have no objects done at all. All right? And you're probably not even here. You'll be the people listening to the recording. Okay? If you have no objects done here on the 15th of March, my recommendation is to go for functional specs and just kind of take the hit, cut your losses, regroup, rethink a new game plan, and focus on making something testable so that when it comes time to testing, you can at least, I kind of get out of this, it's crashed on me. When it comes time to testing, you can at least test your requirements testing, your equivalence partition testing, and your validation testing for security, etc. Like that's 60% of the testing grade. It's quite a respectable amount that you could do there. Okay, so that's all I want to say about that.